If you've just been arrested for DUI in Colorado, this is probably one of the longest nights of your life. Your heart is racing, your mind is spinning, and you're wondering how one moment turned into this. Maybe you're still holding paperwork you don't understand. Maybe you just got home and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're probably thinking this can't be real. Well, here's what I want you to hear first. The next 24 to 48 hours matter to your case and your defense. I'm Jimmy Lytle, managing attorney of Wright Law Group, where we defend DUI cases every day across Colorado. And I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Good people get DUIs. So take a breath. You're going to get through this. Let me walk you through what actually matters right now. The first thing you need to understand is that your DUI created two separate cases. One is your criminal case in the court system. The other is your DMV case involving your driver's license. Most people don't realize this until it's too late. In Colorado, you only have 7 calendar days from the date of your arrest to request a DMV hearing. Not business days, 7 total days. If you miss that deadline, your license is automatically suspended. No extensions and no second chances. This is one of the most common mistakes that we see. After your arrest, officers transported you to a station or jail, and during that ride, they may have tried to talk to you casually. This is where people get into trouble. Anything you say, even small talk, can be written into a report and used against you. Once you arrived, you went through booking, and that usually includes fingerprints, photographs, an inventory of your property, and a stack of paperwork. One document in that stack matters more than any of the others. That's your express consent affidavit, sometimes called a notice of revocation. That piece of paper is critical. It explains whether you took or refused a chemical test, what your reported BAC was, and it serves as your temporary driver's license for 7 days. Photograph it immediately. Email it to yourself. Do not lose it. Colorado's express consent law means that by driving here, you've already agreed to chemical testing if you're arrested for DUI. If you took a breath test and it was reported at .08 or higher, your license is revoked unless you fight it. And if you refuse to test, the penalties are even harsher. Either way, the clock starts immediately. Now here's what most people don't realize. Chemical tests are not perfect. Breath machines require strict calibration. Officers must follow exact procedures. Medical conditions can affect results. Blood samples can be mishandled or contaminated. We regularly see cases where test results look solid on paper but fall apart under scrutiny. That's why the first 24 hours are so important. Once you're released, there are 6 things that you should do immediately. First, secure any piece of paperwork you were given. Second, write down everything you remember. Where you were, what you ate, what you drank, why the officer said you were stopped, what tests you were asked to perform. Because details fade fast, and those details can matter. Third, don't post anything on social media. Not jokes, not frustration, not "I only had 2 drinks." Prosecutors can look for that stuff, and they use it. Fourth, preserve the physical evidence. Keep your clothes, don't clean your car, save receipts, save videos. Fifth, request your DMV hearing immediately if it hasn't already been done. Even if you haven't hired an attorney yet, file this request. You can't undo a missed deadline. And sixth, contact a DUI defense attorney right away. Early representation means evidence gets preserved, deadlines get met, and mistakes get avoided. Now let's talk about the mistakes that we see people make all the time. Talking about your case to friends or family, trying to explain things to a prosecutor, missing court dates, waiting too long to hire a lawyer, assuming a DUI means automatic conviction. None of that helps. Many DUI cases are defensible, but only if they're handled correctly from the beginning. Your first court appearance is usually an advisement hearing, and this is where charges are read and the court advises you about potential penalties. Your attorney can appear with you, handle communication, and start pushing the case in the right direction immediately. Now let's be real about the consequences. A first offense DUI can involve jail time, fines, probation, alcohol classes, and license suspension. Insurance costs alone can follow you for a long time. Employment issues can come up, professional license issues can be affected, and travel can become complicated. But here's the key takeaway. A DUI arrest is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a process, and how that process unfolds depends heavily on what you do right now. At Right Law Group, we get to work for you as soon as you hire. We request those DMV hearings, we investigate stops, we review body-worn camera footage, we challenge testing procedures, and we fight to protect your license, your record, and your future. So if you or someone you care about is dealing with a DUI arrest in Colorado, the smartest next step is to talk with a lawyer who handles these cases every day. You can call us at Right Law Group for a free confidential case review. We're available 24/7 because arrests don't happen on a schedule. When the stakes are this high, the right defense matters, and we're here to help.